So got some more unboxing slash reviews today. Been meaning to get to this for a little while. Actually got a little bit of a cold this weekend, so figured, hey, nothing else to do, so let's unbox some stuff. Today we have got Roboto. Certainly not in the order of items I received them. I don't necessarily unbox them in that order, but I really wanted to get him open and on the shelf because Roboto was always a favorite growing up. Love vintage Roboto. Always a favorite. Never got classics Roboto. Always missed out on him. And yeah, although as I heard later, he had some cracking issues. So when I had opportunity to get him, I didn't because I heard of those cracking issues. So I said, well, maybe I'm not going to spend that money on him. So today we've got Roboto. Let's check out the box art here. Very cool. And as always, let's read the back. Man-at-Arms was banished by King Randor. Roboto joined his father in exile. All was peaceful till the day Tila showed up at their doorstep on a quest to reforge the Sword of Power. Knowing he's the only being able to carry out the task, Roboto joins Tila to recover the two halves of the sword and forge it himself. So I mean, it's kind of cool how they actually made Roboto useful. I don't really remember him in the original cartoon. I remember him in the 2000X cartoon. Excuse me. But yeah. So anyways, let's crack him open and see what we got here. And as always, now Roboto is one of those that I figured would probably be kind of hard to find in stores. Excuse me. Oh. Excuse me. But yeah, I figured it'd be kind of hard to find in stores, so I pre-ordered them. When I find them in stores, I just order them and cancel my pre-order, or buy them and just cancel my pre-order. But they're usually a little cheaper in the store. But I like the fact that he comes with the two halves of the power sword that he's joining together. So that's pretty cool. What we got going on here? Little pieces. This is supposed to be the piece he used. Oh, because I was just rewatching the cartoon recently with my kids, and I forget if this is like the when he's forging the hammer. What would be really cool is if they hitting forging the sword. So what would be really cool, it's supposed to be the flame thing that I used, is if they included the hammer attachment. And yeah, that I think would be super cool. Now, obviously, I would love to have his. I'm gonna look at these in a minute. I would love to have his axe and stuff from the original, from vintage. But I get this. This isn't vintage Roboto. This plastic is so loud. I'll wait. Rip the ties. There we go. So we have him out of his plastic prison. And let's go a little lower here to get a better look. So I remember oh, it is articulated, okay. So I was just about to say, I remember the vintage version had the articulated when you spun him, right, the gears moved, and that obviously turned his face, opened that and closed it. Obviously they don't have that on these. I wonder how they were able to do that back in the day. And do it in such a way where it was, you know, you weren't paying an arm and a leg for the figures. This elbow's a little stiff right here. Let's see what we got. All right. Huh, double elbows. I think double elbows on the other. And yeah, pretty cool. Coloring's decent. Now all of the Masterverse guys could use some extra paints, no doubt. But as I was saying, I wonder how they used to be able to do it cost effectively, where they could put the gimmick into these guys. Maybe this is they just sold them for so much money, or I mean, they sold so many of them. Maybe they just don't sell as many now. I don't know. But also, they didn't really have any articulation back there. They were all back then. They were all gimmick. I like the way you can see all that in there. It's pretty cool. You know what would make them super cool is if like any of that lit up. Really see inside there. Let's see, articulation. Yeah, he's got the sole waist. Obviously, he doesn't have an ab crunch because he's Roboto. And he's got the standard, whatever. But ooh, I'm always worried with clear plastic that I'm gonna crack it like the old Roboto, or not old, but classics Roboto did back in the day. Yeah. So could use a little paint here, obviously to make him look a little more metallic. I mean, they did a good job. The plastic, it comes out looking pretty metallic for what it is. I feel like these are huge, but I guess that's what he looked like in the cartoon. You just don't notice when you're watching the cartoon, probably because they don't really show his feet all that often. But yeah, even looking at the back of the box, look at the back of the box again. I feel like these are like way oversized, way oversized. A little crazy there. So that would be something I would say is off a little bit. Wow, my mind is more in a fog than I thought today. Overall, I like him. Because again, I don't have a Roboto in the collection in that size, so he'll be cool to have in there. Again, I really wish they had like an axe or the hammer from the Masterverse cartoon, something like that. Excuse me, gotta sneeze. But they don't, and obviously one of these hands should come off. I get the feeling it's this one. So it's not the whole, they colored it slightly different. And you can tell this one doesn't come off because it doesn't have that same articulation there. So it's this one, but let's see if we can get it off. It's on there tight. My goodness, you need a pair of pliers to get that off there. I mean, I guess that's good and bad. Oop. Well, I got that off. Got the hand off. That's not what I want. I want the whole forearm off. You know what? I'm going to say forget it in a second. If it's that hard to take off, I'm just going to break it. So I'm not going to take it off. And honestly, I don't... I always worry about putting these back in too. Phew. I was worried I'm going to bend or break that little pig there on the hands. You know what? I'm just going to leave it. I don't care that much about being able to swap out those particular accessories. The sword, very cool. Be cool if it fit together somehow, but it doesn't, so whatever. Obviously, I would have expected to see this more often anyway, since they made the molds for the Scareglow. Can we get that? I like the way they have that translucent, almost molten metal look. Come on, focus. There we go. Yeah, whoa. Wow, I'm way off today. I apologize. But yeah, overall, I like him. He's pretty cool. The only thing I would change is that should be easier to come off. That kneecap is just ridiculously huge. But overall, I really like him. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to cut this one a little short because obviously I'm a little out of it today. I thought I was feeling good enough to do videos. Maybe I'm not. But yeah, this is like the third or fourth flu so far this year. So it's been a crazy year for that, but probably not telling you all anything you didn't know. But hope to see you soon. Don't forget, support the channel, like, share, subscribe. You all know how it goes, but it really does help the channel. If you like the content at all, please do that. And of course, if you feel you can, you know, try and shoot a couple bucks via the Cash App, and I'll throw that right up here as well, somewhere in here. So yeah, look forward to seeing you all soon. I got a bunch more stuff to do reviews on. I got some more games coming. Yeah, should be some pretty cool stuff coming. Just finding the time. All right, have a great day. See ya.